Latest story, I suppose, front page of The Independent. More than half of British Jewish people fear Jews have no future in the UK, according to a new study that also shows anti-Semitic sentiments are more prevalent than widely believed. British society, it's reported, is at a tipping point, with Jewish families increasingly questioning whether to stay in the country. Very disturbing. One other aspect was that nearly half of Britons hold anti-Semitic views. Let's speak with Mark Gardner, Director of Communications at the Community Security Trust, CST. They do a lot of work in this sphere, and he joins me now. Mark Gardner, how aware were you of this sentiment?
Unfortunately, we're keenly aware of this sentiment. I think speak to any Jewish person about whether they feel 100% sure that things won't get any worse, and that therefore they won't have to consider not that there's going to be some kind of Holocaust that's going to occur. That's taking things way, way too far. But generally, Jewish life in Britain is extremely positive. We've built a fantastic community. There's no barriers to Jewish integration, to individuals' success in business, in whatever sphere of life you talk about. We've built all of that. So when we see these threats, we say, hold on a minute, are we going to be able to continue with this? Or actually is somehow or others there's just going to be too much annoyance, too much danger perhaps for our children or our children's children? Should we consider whether or not we have to up sticks and leave, which people don't want to do? We're British and we're Jewish.
What's the toughest part of being Jewish in Britain at the moment?
Answering questions like that.
And that's why I ask them, Mark.
Yeah, indeed. I think the toughest part is what I just said. It's trying to find that balance between, look, most days of the year, my life is the same as everybody else's, with a Jewish element. Yeah, I can send my kids to a Jewish school or a non-Jewish school. Yeah. I can do whatever I want. I can be religious, I can be not religious, I can be Jewish cultural, I can not be Jewish cultural. And then we see the events in Paris, and all of a sudden we're reminded that, you know, that the people in the magazine, they were killed because the magazine lampooned Muhammad. The police who were killed because they were protecting everybody's liberty. The Jews who were killed just because they were Jews and they went into a Jewish shop. That's the toughest thing.
Mark Gardner, thank you, Director of Communications at the Community Security Trust, CST, a very hard-working organisation.